Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome in. My name is Bradley, also known as the Swim Coach, and today we're going to be playing PGA Tour Road to the Masters. We're going to be playing the course from Wolf Creek Golf Course. So yeah, let me show you what tournament is. It's all sorted. So that is what we've got today, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully we do quite well. Currently, 8 under is the leader, and we've got very high winds. Ouch. Okay. So we've got very high winds. Gonna have to see how we get on.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From Wolf Creek Golf Club in Mesquite, Nevada, opening round coverage of the Mesquite Classic. This promises to be a fun 4 days, a lot of storylines to get to as we check out the early leaderboard. The leader is John Huh. He's rolling
there we
early
go.
at 8 under par. Now down to the first tee to kick off the round. Par 5 to begin. Frank, what's it all about?
11 bunkers, Rich, really to be avoided between tee and green. Elevated tee, so you can certainly reduce some of that yardage, 579, plus that thinner air. So it should be reachable for most of the long hitters. There's some trouble left, obviously, in that desert area in the water on the right. But two shots, you never know. You might even get off to
See how we get on. Go on, hit that little ridge and just bounce down. That's fine. We'll take that. We will take that early doors, ladies and gentlemen.
But that will end up in the short grass here to start things out.
Going in hot, too hot for my liking. Oh.
Really hit that second shot on the button to
too hard.
Par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
Stop.
That ball was waving at the hole as it whizzed
I
past.
did not want. It's a shame. That is a shame.
Iona Stephen is at the first green. This for birdie.
Yeah, you got to be careful of this ball jumping on you right at the outset. It's going to need a fairly firm stroke to get it up that incline.
Turn. I aim too much. Okay.
Yeah, he wanted that to go a little more.
I don't mind.
Not too bad from there.
We'll settle with a par.
Okay, that's in for par here at the first, and he'll stay at even par. Here at the par 4, 445-yard second hole. Severe dogleg to the left. What's the best play here, Frank?
Well, that tee shot, Rich, is so intimidating, so you don't necessarily have to hit driver. Club decision
this is a nightmare with the wind.
Driver, you've got to take it down over that left side, all over the canyon area.
You got the elevation and the wind. Ollie, thank you very much for the likes. Much appreciated. We are going to go quite way.
Well protected on the right side by bunkers, but
that's annoying.
If the wind's not blowing, this is a really good, fun hole to play. Look at the.
Do you have 2K? No, I don't.
Second shot for him now at the second.
No, I've not been a great fan of 2K games in the past. Thank you much for the follow. Welcome in. Hope you're having a lovely, lovely time. Nice
They look
shot.
too pumped up there. That just flew past the flag, but still an outside chance for a birdie.
10-foot putt left.
May just hit the cut edge. Yeah.
That's gonna slide.
As soon as I played the shot, I was like, that's gonna hit the edge.
That position, but couldn't finish it off.
Bit of a nuisance.
That.
But it
finished off
happens.
for par here at the
It
second,
happens.
and he'll stay at level par. Onward to the first par 3 here at Wolf Creek, 200.
I don't really mind.
Yard third.
This-
Of course,
oh, I
it
hate
plays
this-
A lot longer
this
than
hole.
the yardage indicates. Better to be long here than short.
This is the hole I hate. We're gonna go rough, I reckon. Yeah.
And the uphill shot there.
Never
difficult
do-
to judge,
never
and
get it on the
that
green
will
on this-
wind up
on this.
short. A chance maybe to just throw something up high for his second.
On this hole. I don't know what it is about this hole. So
Nice.
Well, we'll take that.
It is a par here at the third. And he'll stay right where he is. This is a good hole here at Wolf Creek, the fourth, par 4 at 383 yards with a pretty severe dogleg to the right. 383-yard fourth hole. Certainly not long, Frank, but there's plenty of trouble out there.
Yeah, this is very much
reasonable so far, so
This
it's
is not
all
sort of
right.
Tee it up with a driver and just rip it down there. Just find the fairway. You're going to have virtually just a short wedge, 9-iron really at the most into this green. And,
Nice little
really,
setup.
This is a good chance for a birdie. So 2 good shots.
nice power boost coming our way. Do want it to go slightly to the right.
Oh, that was a beautiful golf swing.
Nice.
Right there. Everything working in harmony and a great result in the fairway. 93 yards.
Crosswinds is
the
going to be
number
annoying.
as he sets for his second.
Hopefully we can get it within a nice little.
Straight at it.
It's a really good line.
She's rolled a bit too much.
Just a little shy
Just a
of where
bit
you'd
too
like
much
to
roll.
finish up, but still, one good putt, maybe a birdie.
Come on.
Nearly had it. Just going to wander a foot or so by.
Wolf Creek has caused me a bit of issues
Okay,
right
that
now,
one
ladies and gentlemen.
finished off. It's a par here at 4.
It has caused me a lot
He'll
of problems.
remain right where he is. Now to the par 5 fifth hole. Cut it over the ridge here, Frank.
Well, if you
Whoa,
can,
come on,
yeah,
give me the
there
wind.
is actually a stream
Give me the
here.
wind
I
on
know
this
we're
one.
in the middle of a desert, but if you can clear that stream, that's the main thing. This is a crazy looking tee shot because it looks like you want to go down that left, down that canyon area, but if you don't know the exact distance you fly the ball, then you're going to be in lots and lots of problems. Those collection of 3
I
bunkers
just want to
down
hit
the right
just
side,
the edge.
as long as you can avoid that, then that second shot to this
Nice.
par 5, that's not overly long, it's just under 500 yards.
361.
Certainly reachable. Second shot will play
Nice
uphill
carry.
to a elevated green
Well,
with, once again,
342 was the carry, should I say.
Now from way down there, a good look at a second to the par 5.
Stop. No. Oh.
unlucky on the second shot. I mean, that was hit well, but the slope on that green just draws the ball off the front.
That slope on the
Not
green
quite on
did
in
cause
two.
me
Here's
a
the
lot of
third
issues.
from the green side bunker.
Oh, roll back. Roll back. Oh.
All
Didn't
right,
roll
not
back is what I
exactly
wanted
you're
it to.
hoping for, but safely on the putting surface with birdie still in play. He has a 12-footer here.
You know what? There's a bit of movement, left to right, then right to left. So I'm just going to aim dead straight. That was a
pace
great call there.
absolutely perfect there.
Great
Down the
call on
slope.
that putt.
It's in for a birdie. Frank, here at the 6th, where are you looking to land the ball off the tee?
Got to be careful here for the longer hitters, Rich. Driver actually might be too much. That stream that we just saw at the
Yeah, that
par
was a
five
nice
fifth
little
hole, it also
decision.
comes across here. So something that lands short of that, which is in the vicinity of 280, 290 yards. That's the key. From there, well, you're not going to have too much more in, sort of 140, 150 yards in. It is a dog leg right, but find that
Carried a
fairway
long
second
way
shot,
in the air.
just a fraction uphill. And this green
363 carry.
It's to be expected, though. This course is absolutely crazy.
You think if I had the win with me,
Big drive got him
what
here.
that carry's
Now
going
a
to be
short
like?
one for his second. Good soft hands. That is nicely done. Right around 6 feet here for birdie.
Oh,
Yeah, well done. It's back-to-back
Take
birdies
that.
here on this front side.
definitely take that.
Onward to
Maybe
the
we're getting a
short,
nice
but
little roll
really
now.
fun 7, 302-yard par 4 hybrid or fairway wood off the tee should get you over a ridge that rolls downhill, leaving a short iron over a creek to the green.
Gonna take the little risk.
Wayward from the tee, and this one is headed for the rough, Frank. Here at 7,
Sure.
this his second from off the fairway.
We're taking the chip shot. There's the roll. I think that's more better.
Oh, it's in. That is an eagle too, and that
Boom.
puts all
What a
of the
chip shot
skills
that
on
was.
display in one beautifully played hole.
Oh.
The power, the precision, and in the end, the touch.
Read that green.
Beautifully done.
Oh.
The 8th here at Wolf Creek in Mesquite, Nevada, is really the signature par 3, isn't it?
I'd go so far, Rich, to say this is a great par 3. Doesn't matter where it was played. The stream that sort of comes
That was a
all the way
nice one.
down there and surrounds the left side of this green makes this hole really daunting. Logic would say if you're going to miss this green, obviously you'd miss it to the right, but it's just a beautiful hole. And then you put the fact that the canyon frames the whole hole itself. It's beautiful.
Very sensible.
That was
play
great. Oh,
there,
thank you.
Right in the middle of the
Thank
green.
you.
Let's bring in Nota Begay III for a look at birdie.
And this is when you just want to get down to the hole and let it
That
trickle.
it was a bit of a hole because it also was a downhill shot as well. But this putt is downhill. Can I read that right? No.
Yeah, not
But yeah,
quite enough pace, but that's
it was a
pretty
bit
good.
of a. It was going at a bit of speed as well.
Okay, that
So
means
I'll get away. I got
here
away
at
with that
the
one a
8th,
little bit as well.
and he'll remain at 4 under. Finishing up the front side here at Wolf Creek with the 390-yard par 4 ninth. Bit of a breather here. Time to pull out the big stick and let it rip. Find the fairway, and a birdie is definitely in play.
Hang on, guys. Got a phone call I need to answer. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you much for the follow. Welcome. When family call, you've got to answer, especially when it's your own mother. Oh God, we're going bunker here. We're going bunker. We're going bunker. Yeah, we're going bunker.
And
That could have been, if we got that one
not
right,
quite
could have been
able to
better.
Hang on, it's into the bunker.
Yeah. Oh well, it happens. Can we slam dunk it? Can we try and slam dunk it? No. Oh, I thought it was going to roll back a little bit then.
Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie. This would be a good way to finish off the front side.
Do you know what? I think it's going to turn a lot. Oh, it didn't.
That one's going to go begging.
I
He misses
misjudged that
right.
one.
Frustration there.
Okay. Yeah. I thought because of
Good putt there
at
for
the
his
start
par
it
here at
read.
the ninth.
I thought it was just
And
going
he's
to
gonna
move
go out
quick
in
at the start,
32,
then
4
just
under
slowly
par.
go. It didn't. Okay.
Starting the backside here at Wolf Creek with a 472-yard par 4 10th. One of the rare, relatively flat tee shots. Lake and bunkers on the
What
left.
winds? What
brush
we
on
got?
the right.
Because we got high
The landing
winds.
area
Oh, we
is
got
wider
against
than it
us.
looks, so anywhere on the short stuff is good.
Okay. So it looks like we're going to go on the
left side.
downhill part. Okay. I don't mind. I don't mind that.
Ball's back in the fairway. I guess it's
I don't
better to be
mind
lucky
that.
than good.
We're on the fairway.
Now Noda his second from the fairway.
On the number. At
The only thing is
150
we do
yards
have
to the
that
front,
extra
154 to the
elevation
hole,
to play
and
with.
Just on the front edge.
That's the only downside.
It's a good shot, but does leave that.
I thought that
one
may have
uphill
gone in
path,
then.
So that one will be slow.
18-footer. Oh, yes. Plenty
It's a
of
beautiful
pace to get
putt.
up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And he
Oh.
moves to 5 under now, 3 back of our leader. Now at the
3
par
shots
three
behind the
11th,
leader.
and though it is 215 yards, you can see where
Okay,
that
so we've got
elevated tee
big
doesn't
drop of
quite
elevation
as
here.
long as you're coming downhill, you certainly don't want to miss it left here.
We'll take that
All right,
whiz
you
ball
don't have to
there.
catch it on the middle of the face every
We love
time.
that.
It's on the middle of the dance floor and a birdie putt coming up.
Oh.
Nope, couldn't get that one on target.
Oh.
So that brushed in for par here at 11.
That was a bit annoying.
And he'll stay at 5 under. From a par 3 to a par 5 here at the 12th. It measures 560 yards, a sweeping dog leg left, and there is some trouble down that
We've got
left
water
side.
on both sides
This
here.
is a scary tee shot. There's no two ways about it, Rich.
But the wind
you've got to get
in
the
our
ball in
favour.
play because you can really.
If we
rack
get the
up a
wind
good score
good
here.
on this hole,
That
we
water
can
is very much in play. Doesn't matter what club you decide to hit off.
we
the
can get
tee.
almost up
560
towards that
yards
bunker. I know that
actually
for a
is reachable,
fact.
believe it or not. But
This was bad.
You've got to get it on the fairway. You don't really have to be too brave and try and take too much over there. The other thing too to consider about is this green is nearly half the length of an NFL football field. It's 55 yards from the front of this green to the back of the green.
No, no. Fine. Well, we've got some Oh, we did get some roll back. Okay.
Oh,
Don't mind
what a
that.
good shot that is. Home and 2 on the par 5. Remember, made eagle earlier in the round, Frank. Now maybe a chance for a second.
I know we can't call it a double eagle, but talk about aggression in these par 5s. Way to stand up there and just hit the shot.
Chance now for another birdie.
We'll take it.
It's a birdie here at 12. And he's going to get to within 2 shots of the lead now as he moves to 6 under par. 13th hole, and Frank, Wolf Creek is really kind of a macho golf course because
Wow.
you can stand on a tee like this and say, you know what?
Do you
I'm
ever
gonna
play
take this one
with?
over the
Yes, we do.
mountains.
And then, if you do,
Yes.
then you flip the coin. Is it in play or is it out of play? This is one hole. You just you realize you're in the middle of the desert. That's for sure. And one hole.
Most of the time,
if I play this hole a couple
Friday
times,
streams.
I might just get the hang of it.
Sometimes.
Oh, he's overcooked. That is well left.
Sometimes we'll do them today as well. Today after I've done
So that ball nestles down
my
in the rough. Just got
career
away
mode
a little bit on that tee ball.
tournament.
Not in the fairway, but not a real problem here at the 13th. Getting set to play his second shot.
That one. That's a nuisance. Thanks much for the follow. Welcome. Well, it's gonna go. It's gonna go down even more now. Yep. Goodbye. 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 Goodbye.
Frank, it's obvious he caught
Ah.
the ball right there. Explain what that means.
Well, you have loft, right? The ball's going to take off on the loft. They put grooves on the golf club so you can have nice contact. If those grooves fill up with a little bit of grass, then you have no grooves, then you have nothing really to put
That was
the
a bit of a
extra spin
shame.
on the golf ball. So that is a flyer.
Put up. That is a quality shot.
Oh, that is how you get to be world number 1. A beautiful shot there to get it in tight. Okay,
Boom.
safely in for par here
A
at
nightmare
13.
shot to a quality
And
shot.
He'll remain at 6 under par. Here we are at one of the most photographed holes at Wolf Creek. 444-yard par 4.
Thanks for those likes that coming through.
Right
Much
left.
appreciated.
Avoid the 6 bunkers
Welcome
hugging
in.
the left side of the fairway and enjoy the view.
Everyone out there is enjoying themselves. Carry going to be like 370
Good
carry.
round going here on this Thursday, and that another fine effort off the
We'll
tee.
take that carry.
Just 92 yards for his second to this par 4.
This shot I'm just a bit worried about. Hold up, good.
Good approach shot. And birdie putt coming up. That approach shot just a little right, little short.
Now this for another birdie. That's how you play this 14th hole. That's in for
You
birdie.
beauty.
And he's going to move to within a shot of the lead now at 7 under par.
That's definitely up.
Don't you just love a really short par 3? This 15th is only
This par 3 's downhill
125
as well.
yards. Maybe grip down on a wedge, clip it just perfectly, stuff it in there close and make it 2. Okay,
Could
not
the fans
taking
been
any
slightly
chances there. A
closer?
Good, safe play in the middle portion. of the
Slightly
green.
closer would have been better.
This one measures out to 15 feet. That had a pretty
Oh
good line.
my
Very close
God.
to going in.
Oh my God.
Okay, a solid par here at the 15th, and he'll stay at 7 under.
So close that was. Oh,
Short par 4, 16th hole, measures only 393 yards. But Frank, as is the case with pretty much every hole, despite the yardage, there's plenty of trouble.
oh,
It does.
this
It plays
this could
tricks on the
go.
mind's eye here. It looks like it's a dog leg going one way, then back
This
the other
could-
way.
this
But
could
really,
go.
it's built as a straight hole just across the canyon, and that's the way you've got to play it.
Thank you much for the follow.
I don't think you can
Welcome.
drive the green even the
Hope
longest.
you're having a
it is
lovely
at
time.
393 yards, but just a nice drive down there.
Well, we're gonna go
Take the
bunker, I
bunkers
think.
on, get it past there.
We're going bunker.
Before you know it, you've got a little wedge in here, and it should set up nicely for a birdie.
I said it was gonna
That
go
wasn't the right line.
when, like,
No
what,
paper
391?
says This ball gonna run off the fairway and into the bunker. Gonna have to accelerate through the sand here to give this enough carry.
Oh, we're gonna get enough carry. We're gonna get enough carry.
Yeah, big explosion. Got it to stop quickly, and that will be a birdie opportunity coming up. Well played there. A birdie here at 16.
That's a beautiful one.
This is a terrific hole right here at Wolf Creek. All the risk reward you want in a great par 5. The 17th is 562 yards. If you can bomb your drive, it goes all the way down the hill. That'll give you a chance to get home and
Do you know
draw
what?
it. If not,
I think
beware,
this is
that
gonna
ball
go
could come
all the way
back
to that
into the
second
lake.
part. We're gonna bomb this. Hello, Kev. How are you? Morning, morning, morning. Hope you're having a lovely time.
yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good
Not
start
bad,
to
not
this
bad.
hole.
Good, good, good.
Definitely within range of getting home in two. This his second.
I've been playing a lot of.
Here's
Oh
one of the more
God.
satisfying shots in golf, isn't it?
What?
Downwind to a par 5, the second.
Real
and knock it
or
on. Chance
game?
for eagle.
Certainly shortens up the par 5, that wind at your back, Rich, but you can just surf the wind. Just leave that ball carry and just sail towards the green.
On here. Oh God.
That's a half a ball away from going in. Very well read.
God. Not once, but twice.
Oh my goodness. How does that stay out?
What the?
No problems there. That's a par here at 17. And he's going to remain at 8 under.
Have you ever seen that?
Finishing our round at Wolf Creek with another short par 4. 307-yard 18th. Fairway wood or hybrid off the tee might be in order. The approach
What
is the
happened
scary
there?
part here. Waterfall on the left, deep bunkers and rocks on the right, and a two-tiered green that will make for a tough two-putt.
Going in hot. Oh.
So that's
What happened there? Have you ever had that, Kev?
Fairway with the drive, now in the rough. Second shot now at the home hole. Ball is in the rough, but has a chance to get this within birdie range with a good shot.
I'm loving this round of golf. More shots,
Oh.
more touch. Another great one there.
Oh,
Chance now for
that was almost a
another
great,
birdie.
great shot.
Yeah,
My mate
that's well
Jamie
played.
had
It's a
his
birdie
best
at
round
18,
at 29.
And that
You
is as
meanie.
good an opening round
You
you're
meanie.
gonna see. It'll be a 63 here in round 1. Frank, you and I have
You meanie. The winds have died down a little bit, but not much.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
I played another
From
mate
Nevada and Wolf
now,
Creek
starting
Golf
to
Club
play. Okay,
live second round coverage of the
That's
Mesquite
good.
Classic. Things starting to slowly take shape here on this Friday. For some, it is a race for the top prize. For others, it's a fight to stick around for the weekend as we show you the leaderboard. A number of
So
folks
far
in
I've got him
contention,
to-
including
nice.
our leader.
nice.
Yeah, that's a beauty there to get this second round underway.
Let's just keep it low.
Okay,
just
pretty good shot right there. Didn't quite release all the way out after landing in the fairway, but still, chance for an up and down birdie at this par 5.
fine. Could have got better than that, actually, than the 9-footer.
This a little under 10 feet for birdie. Yeah,
Sweet.
that's a good putt. It's a
Nice
birdie
start to
here
round
at
2.
1. And coming off the 63 yesterday, he'll
We'll
move
take
to
that.
1 under for his round today. Frank, you need to be a bit of a rock climber just to get to this second tee. 445-yard hole. What a view. Moving on to the 445-yard par 4 second. Severe dogleg left. Aggressive
Sorry, I
players
just gotta check
in
something, ladies and
coverage
gentlemen.
to the left of the visible fairway. Less aggressive players will play to the right, but be careful.
Okay.
Long there, and your ball could be lost in
That's
the
fine.
desert moonscape.
Got 12 under on my opening. On the open. Oh, nice. Well done. I'm going to risk it for the biscuit.
Gonna work this up that left-hand side.
Boom. We love that.
That one gonna be in great shape. So following the birdie at 1, a solid drive here at
Said
the
we'll
second.
risk it.
So not a whole lot left to go.
And we
here.
did.
He'll
We
set
love
up the
that.
second to this par 4.
Thank you. Stop. Lovely.
Really, you have to credit the tee shot because that was huge. Great position, but the touch, every bit as good. Beautiful shot.
Yes, can't ask for a better start to
Back-to-back
a round than
start
this.
for round
It's
2.
Back-to-back birdies at 1 and 2.
Can't complain.
And he's into
Definitely
double
cannot
figures now,
complain.
10 under par, 2 under on his round. Now on to
Oh.
the first of the short holes here at Wolf Creek. Up
Come
the
on.
shot, Frank.
Yes, it's going to play a little longer because of that. Then it's 227 yards.
This is
off
the
back
hole I
tee.
hate.
Hard to imagine you have a par 3 in
I
amongst
never
this
liked
desert.
this hole.
Really, that's all it is. Tee and green. There's not much in between. Well protected, as you can see by those bunkers. And this green a little smaller than what you'd like for a hole that's around that 230-yard mark.
Even so, with the 2 wood, sometimes. Oh, yeah. Never get it
And
up.
he definitely could have used a little more club there up the hill.
I always struggle to
And
get on the
shots gonna
green on
come up
this
short.
one.
Now chipping up to the putting surface for this, his second shot.
Fancy game online. I will be doing some viewer games after I've done my the career mode tournament.
Safely in. It's a par here at the
Thank you much for the follow.
And he'll
Welcome
stay
in.
a couple of
Hope you're having a
shots off the
lovely
lead.
time. But yeah,
Playing now
so
with 383 yards,
thank you for the
par
follow.
fourth.
What are
Severe
you on?
ball
Are you on
leg right.
Xbox
Fairly
or
wood
PlayStation?
hybrid off the tee might be the play here. Just make
That's
sure
the other
you
thing
avoid
as well.
the series of bunkers on the right.
Sweet. Yeah, so definitely up for some games then. And just let you know, when we do it, we do random courses.
No issues here. That
We
is
do
into the
a
fairway.
random of the tee box, random of the pin
Put himself in
location,
an excellent position. Key
and then we
boards,
do
88
random
yards.
for
Really good
the
opportunity here. Second
wind
shot.
speed and wind direction. Just to make it a bit more interesting that way.
I'm not quite sure of that strike, whether they got it all, but ball's just come up a little shy. Outside chance for a birdie.
But if you create a player, you can always do that. When you're playing online, literally after the tournament, as I always do.
No chance there. Never got it to the hole. He'll finish that one off with no problem. It's in for par.
If you
And he's
create
gonna
one,
stay two back.
when we play the viewer games,
We're
you
in
can
the
get
desert,
you can get
partner. I
points
need
from that as
water.
well.
You're going to get it.
So
here, Rich.
it will help as
5
well.
second hole's got a nice stream that runs
And
down the
also,
left side,
it's
as
all
well
about
as
having
cutting
fun
the
and
fairway.
enjoyment.
There's a crop of
And
some 3 bunkers
we
down
do
that
like to
right
take the
side.
mick
Wanna
out of
avoid
each
that,
other.
but, yeah, Rich, this hole isn't too
Especially if I'm
long.
taking the mick
Under
out of
500
Kev.
yards, not even going to play that long, so very reachable.
And that is going to come
But
to
Kev's
rest
is a very,
squarely
very,
in the
very
center
good
of the
player.
fairway. Now a big spot here for something good. This is a short second to the par 5.
And sometimes he can be a bit cocky as well. Stop, stop, stop. Oh, goodbye. Goodbye.
Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par
Yeah.
5. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
Let's be honest. Who's the?
Okay, not too bad there.
Yeah, okay. You are the
A
best player
dead
there.
on look here for birdie.
I will admit you are
Good
a very
opportunity
good
lost
player.
there. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5. And he'll remain 3 shots off the pace.
Come on.
Next up, 447-yard par 4 6th. If you hit driver off the tee, be mindful of the creek that traverses
lucky-
the fairway, and the approach
lucky
plays
you
longer
are
than
being
the yardage
playing
as it
every
climbs
day.
uphill
Oh,
to a really difficult green.
Oh my God. You see what I have to put up with? looks like it's too far. Maybe not. We got a lucky bounce there. We got a lucky bounce.
Well, that breeze is coming pretty hard from the right. Did a great job of controlling the shot against it.
So after the fortunate kick, his second to the par
You're
4.
at Wolf Creek, yeah. Yeah,
Okay,
I
not bad,
like
Lee.
it as
Good
well.
shot. 6 feet
Bloody
now
check.
for birdie. Not that time. That's going to slip on by.
Oh.
Safely in for par here at the 6th. And he'll stay at 11 under par. Well, everybody loves the short par 4. And here we have one, Frank, just 302 yards, the 7th hole.
I like.
This
Okay,
hole
that's
is
fine. Yeah.
Anything other than straightforward, Rich. Huge drop off at the front of the screen that is surrounded by water. So it's going to
I
be
do
a
like.
layup
I
off
do
the
like
tee,
Wolf
really to
Creek.
try and get the
It's
right
quite a
yardage.
nice course.
This green is very, very. It's not very deep. but
It's very
extremely
challenging, to be
wide.
honest.
The hardest thing is to try and get a flat lie with whatever club you decide to hit off the tee and get the right yardage. Otherwise, that green actually might be a little elusive, even
Goodbye.
though this is a very short hole.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh, not as bad as what I thought. Actually, not as bad as what I thought. I'll take that. Yeah. Yeah. Not as bad as what I thought. That's fine. It's fine.
Trying to generate some momentum here at the 7th hole. This for birdie. Nah, missed it left.
But
That's
we
a
did just
letdown.
get a bogey. Oh.
That one finished off. It'll
No,
be a par
par.
here at 7.
Par 4. Okay.
And he'll stay right where he is.
Let off there.
Frank, this is the kind of hole that you like to drop a bag of balls and just have fun. Hit it all day long as if you were at the range. Unfortunately, you only get one crack, and you better be good. This is a tough hole.
Well, if you find the water, actually, you might get another one off there. It certainly is a tough hole, though, Rich. The stream going all the way down the left-hand side, and that wraps right around the left and behind the screen, makes that tee shot, well, it certainly makes you think about that tee shot while you're on the tee. Prudent play, aim for the right edge of the green. There's nothing wrong if you just miss the green on the right, but miss the green by a yard on the left, you pay a very steep price.
Stop.
Well, that one didn't work out. Didn't look bad in the air. It hit the green, but didn't
Oh
sit.
my.
Yeah, it was never going to stop.
I'll tell you now, Kev, there was a shot you missed earlier. You would have been very impressed by.
Oh, how about the touch right there? Very well done.
You would have been
Hard to do
very,
much
very
better than
impressed
that.
by.
It was nearly perfect.
Okay, safely in for his par. And he'll remain
Chip
right
shot.
where he is.
Thank you much for the follow. Welcome in. There was a chip shot, but it was a downhill on a slope.
This is a good one to close out the front side. 390 yards, a par 4. Yeah, you
Thank you
can
much
hit
for the
big
follow.
one
Welcome in.
and just air it out. Set to round out the front side here at Wolf Creek with a par 4.
So, yeah.
Fun hole for the big hitter, too. They can really take advantage of this. The last fairway bunker down there on the right side is just over 300 yards to get over it. And longer hitters could nearly drive it in the green side bunker.
Come on. Big push. Big push.
I'll tell you what, that swing absolutely perfect and a good result as well. So from a tight lie, this, he is second from just short of the green.
Come on, let's play this hole first. Come on. Come on.
12 feet still to go.
I had a great day chipping
Just
in
gonna
yesterday.
sneak on
Must
by.
have got that. Oh, nice. Nice.
Okay, that's in for his par.
Yeah,
Here at the ninth. And he'll go out in
And it was
34,
like,
2
and
under
it was from the
par
rough
for
as
this
well.
front
And it was
side.
like, I was uphill. So it was quite a nice
The
little
par
chip
four
as well.
attempt. What's the right way to attack this hole, Frank?
Rich, you've got to convince yourself there's more fairway down there than what it first
It was what,
looks,
on the-
because of that ridge on that right side, the desert there.
Maybe
blocks
in
your
the
view off
11th
the
or
tee.
12th.
But this fairway is just as
Something
wide
like
as every
that.
other fairway on the golf course. A good drive. Very sort of makeable putt. Just be careful though when that flag is on the back right. That's the hard position because it brings that pop
Put it like
back
that.
plate.
Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Nota Begay III.
Staring at 147 yards to the front, 151 to the hole, sitting in the front left hole location.
Come on. Bit of a bad kick there.
Nice
Kick
approach
straight
shot,
to the
and
right-hand
another good
side.
thing about that, left it below the hole.
Bit of a shame. But that's a good putt as well.
Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And
We
he
love
gets it
that.
To 12 under par. On to the 11th hole. We're looking downhill, 215 yards to the green.
And this is one of the holes that you realize you're at Wolf Creek. You would never see this hole anywhere else in the world. It's amazing when you stand on this tee. You see all of the canyons around, but there is a little green area down there surrounded by a couple of bunkers. It's a great looking par 3. It measures 215 yards, very playable, and you never know. Today might be the day where you make
Come on.
birdie.
No, it's supposed to have gone
Okay,
backwards,
safely
not to the
forward.
right.
He ran in a long one a moment ago. This as well from downtown for another birdie.
Oh,
Good effort, but that'll run 2-3 feet past the hole.
my God.
Okay, that one finished off for a par. And
So
he'll remain
close.
At minus 12.
So close.
Frank, the par 5 12th is another case of a hole where you see that Wolf Creek Golf Club can actually be kind of scary, daunting. I mean, you look out at the desert mountains and then you add in some water, which we have here on the left, and you can go for some big numbers here if you're not careful.
Well, this is where the Wolf and the Creek can take a bite out of you. You hit it left off the tee, then you're certainly going to start to rack up.
Where
a
you got to
number.
be a bit
There's
careful.
enough fairway down the right, but once again, if you hit a good
We're just
drive
going to get there.
and this hole is reachable for you, then you've got
Oh.
to rack up the water, which is to the right of this
That
green.
was a nice little bounce.
5 wouldn't be the worst score you could make around here, that's for sure. I've seen 6s and 7s.
Now, after the big drive, this a good distance here for a second to the par 5.
Come on. Come on, roll, roll, roll. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Nice.
Well, that one had to feel good.
Scott, thank you much
Struck it
for
so
the
well, you could
rose.
see
Much
that by
appreciated.
The reaction of that ball when it hit the green landed so softly.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Nice
some days
eagle.
you just can't miss, and this is one of those days. What a putt there as he'll walk away with an eagle. Up next, another short par 4, 350-yard, 13th here at Wolf Creek. It is a dogleg to the right. Big hitters might
love
be
that.
tempted to cut the dogleg and go for the green, but buyer beware. Miss right,
This is
your ball is gone.
actually, it may have been on this hole actually that I did the chipping actually.
No laying up with that swing. This is all or nothing.
Yeah, it may have been on this hole.
Well, not this time. That one's in the rough. Might be a tough shot coming up. Not in the fairway, but not a real problem here at the 13th. Getting set to play his second shot.
No, 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 no. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Well, Rich, it looked like he just took the normal club that he would have out of the fairway, but you've always got to take at least one less when it looks like a flyer light.
A little conversation, and you've had these before, Frank, between the player and the caddy right there. Maybe they should have gone down a club.
That was a nightmare.
That is absolutely.
Thought it was going to go in, and then no, let's go 50
left.
odd yards past the hole.
Well judged. That is in for par here at 13. And he's going to remain one shot off the pace. Now to the 14th hole, and Frank, this is probably the best par 4 here at Wolf Creek.
Well, it's certainly the hole that they take the most photographs on, Rich, and you can see why. Great vantage point of the whole golf course. The hole's just sort of littered with bunkers down the left side. So you know where not to go once again. Go to the right side of that. Hole just keeps sort of hooking around that left side. It plays under 450 yards. It's fun. Just sort of draw it a little off the tee, draw it a little into the green, and you'll be fine.
No.
It might be in the rough, but
Bit
that
of a
was
shame.
absolutely crushed.
So he may need to choke up on this one as he gets set for his second.
Down towards the hole. No, didn't want to turn. Didn't want to turn. Bit of a shame.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
Now this for another birdie.
And he's seemingly had no problem with his reads all round long, so this shouldn't be too difficult.
Oh.
The pace absolutely perfect there. Down the slope, it's in for a birdie. And he moves to 15 under. Here at the 15th hole here at Wolf Creek, bit of a breather here. Nice short par 3. You don't want to miss this green.
No, that's the temptation there. If you try and bite off a little too much because it looks a little too easy, then a bogey here and you're in a bad mood all of a sudden at Wolf Creek.
Okay, so we're going definitely too far. Now that looks like it's bang on the mark. Bit too much spin, I think.
Okay, that's safe, but
It's a
it'll
bit
be
too
put
much
on the
spin.
other side of the green. 15 feet away. Nope. That one finished off. It's in for par. And he'll stay at 15 under.
Bit of a nuisance, but hey.
Onward to the shortest and one of the easiest holes here at Wolf Creek, the 125-yard par 3 15th. The only trouble here, the deep greenside bunkers on the left. This will be a short iron, and this is one you want to stick in there close.
Come on. Do I think this could go? It get right. Yes. We're going to go for that little gap.
Chance, but it's looking good.
Go on, go on, go on, go on. We'll take that on the green, maybe. Don't go too far. Don't go too far. Oh,
What a display of
We'll take
power
that
and precision off the
on the
tee.
green
On
in
the
one.
green here on the par 4 in 1. So now's where it's going to get tricky. This will need to be weighted perfectly. It's for eagle.
Start to turn.
Yeah,
Power.
you really got to put a charge into it.
Just
up that
not enough
slope, and
power.
that was fairly well done. Chance now for another birdie.
But we'll take that.
There, that one in for a birdie to 16 under par. We come now to a great risk-reward challenge. 562-yard par
Now,
5/17. Good drive.
is the
will
wind in
roll
our
down
favour
the
to
hill,
get us
offering a
long?
chance
Yes.
to get home in 2. But if you don't get there, your ball might roll back into a lake. Good luck.
Going to be what? 407 yard
Strong
carry.
finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. Now from way down there, a good look at a second to the par 5.
Oh, I didn't know if I should put a bit of spin on that or not.
Two on the par 5. Remember, made eagle earlier in the round, Frank. Now maybe a chance for a second.
I know we can't call it a double eagle, but talk about aggression in these par
Stay.
fives. Way to
Stay.
stand up there and just hit the shot.
That would have been a good one to convert.
Oh my God.
Instead, that'll be left for birdie. A straightforward look here for birdie. Yes, some good playing here toward the end of the round.
Oh.
16 and 17, and he moves to 17 under par. Finishing hole here at Wolf Creek is only 307 yards.
That was a
Might be some
nuisance.
trouble here.
Short and to
That
the
was a
right of the par
nuisance.
4. Really, there's a multitude of options off this tee. You could hit an iron, you could hit a fairway wood. Even some might try and hit a driver, but you know, that's a little too risky. There's too many problems up ahead if you try and take this.
Thank you much for the follow.
Really
Welcome
short
in. Hope
club
you're having a
off the tee,
lovely time.
leaving yourself some area of 100.
No.
70 yards, and you're going to be putting for birdie more often than not.
I'll slow it down.
Long drive, but a bad lie.
Wicked.
So likely no chance to spin this one as he gets set for his second at 18.
We'll take that as a chip. Can't complain of that from where we were.
Now this for another birdie. You betcha. Birdies at 16, 17, and 18 to wrap things up. So for our featured golfer, fine work here on this Thursday and Friday. They're going to take a one-shot
Nice.
lead into the weekend.
So often we're looking.
Cannot complain on that. Oh. Now we've got low winds. Okay. So we've gone from one extreme to the other.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to present the season-long race
Beef.
for the
Matt,
FedEx Cup. From the
Patrick.
desert town of Mesquite, Nevada,
Okay, so we'll
and
see.
Wolf Creek Golf Club, it's third-round coverage of the Mesquite Classic. Well, if
63,
yesterday was any
63 on
indication,
both.
we should be in for a memorable
Can't
weekend
complain
of
on
golf
that.
here.
Consistent.
As we take in the leaderboard on this Saturday, we've got a tie at the top at 18 under par.
That's what sometimes you want. You want to be
Included among
consistent.
them is the golfer we'll be watching, as this should prove to be a
Oh, give me a good
compelling
bounce.
round of golf.
350 carry. So that's
And
one thing I would love
a
to see is
wonderful tee shot.
if I
It's in
did
the
go
fairway
back
here
and
to
play a
get
bit of
this
golf right
Saturday
now,
started.
how far I
Frank,
could
what does the
actually
shot
carry
into
the
this
ball.
first green look like?
It's back a little bit up the hill. Bunkers left and right. Really,
That
the
would be that'd be a
concern.
nice
A
thing to
well-fighted
see.
shot to this 3-level green will be well rewarded.
That is so well done. On into on this opening hole, Frank, at a good chance here for, at a minimum, a birdie to start the round.
Not often you start on a par 5, and not often you reach the green in 2 or have an eagle putt.
Now start to turn back in. Now start to turn back in. Turn, 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 turn.
Look at this putt. That is something special right
Oh.
there. From that far away to gauge that speed, that is so well done. Okay, a well-played hole there.
We'll take that.
Kick off the round. And he moves to 19 under for the tournament. Frank, there's so many impressive holes here at Wolf Creek, but the second really stands out.
Yeah,
This is one we
tee box
can
at
cut the
9
corner.
stories high. It's hard to imagine you can tee up that high, and obviously trying to judge
But-
distance is one thing, but also just the
You
visual.
can't really
that
do
you
it
get.
much with this wind. Is this better than 2K? Some people say yes, some people say no. It all depends on how they feel.
This round starting
as
off
I haven't
strong
played
for the
2K
birdie at the first.
25,
This in the
I
fairway
can't
at number
comment.
2. So
Thank-
after a
thank you much for the likes that are
well-placed
coming
drive,
through
this
as well.
is second from short range.
See, I knew Kev. As soon as 2K's mentioned, Kev's always got to put his nose in.
Okay, a little left to do, but safely on the green. A birdie try on the second green, and with that, we welcome four-time winner on the PGA Tour.
This has
Never
more
forget-
atmosphere than, yeah.
And this is a putt players love to see, uphill, slightly right to left.
Oh,
Got it there, but not quite on target. That
Look,
finished off
only
for
one thing
par
I will
here, the
say is-
second, and he's going to stay at 19 under par.
this game needs to be updated. It needs more courses. So yeah,
Now to
that's
one
the
of
only one
toughest
thing I would
par threes
say.
You're going to find at 227 yards. Just reaching the green is an accomplishment here. It's a full 90 yards uphill from the black tees to the putting surface.
Is yeah, it does have the best. Yeah. For me, I would
That
love it
one
for
gonna
them
wind
to
up
have
smack dab
some of the European, bit more of European
Gonna have to take pretty much a
courses.
full swing at this one with the putter
Um,
because this one is into the hill
and
the hole is cut
also,
back.
if they haven't updated this game for like 3 years,
Oh, what
they
a
could have
putt right
planned
there.
it
Speed was spot
where
on.
they had
Just a fraction
like
off
the
line,
next
that would have gone in.
2 or 3 like courses for the majors,
He'll finish that one off.
Um,
with no problem.
like the
It's in
Open,
for par.
US Open,
And he'll remain one shot
stuff like
back.
that. Because they do rotate.
Back to the tee
Um,
here at Wolf Creek.
and
A
it'd
lot
be
of
nice
sand
to
along
have-
the right side
have
of this
that
fairway
on
leading up
here.
to the green, Frank.
I can't even count how many bunkers they got down that right side.
I know it
it's
is the
easy to see where
PGA
you
Tour,
not to
and
go.
yes, you got to be
So
careful
obviously
and
you
all
wanna
that
get
lot.
ball up on that left side, and then really
but
it's just a short pitch across.
having
Yeah, this hole's only 383
probably
yards. It won't even
also,
really play its distance. But of
for
course,
me,
you've got to be careful. It's not long. But
the home of the
fairway
European
first
Tour
once again here, you can see all the problems
on it
around
would have
it
been
if
nice
you
as
do
well.
miss this fairway.
Having some of those Dubai
So from a little more than 70 yards,
courses
this
as
is
well
second.
would have been lovely to see as well. And the other thing is, they do have ladies on this. So why can they not put some of the ladies' courses on it as well? That would have been a nice little feature as well. Turn. Not enough power.
That's in. It is a good par here at number 4. And he'll stay.
So yeah,
right
that's
where he
that's
is.
like my opinion and all that lot. But
How about this hole?
it'd be
Frank?
nice.
Par
It would be
5
nice.
If you stand on this tee for the first time, you've got virtually no idea where you've got to aim. Do you aim it left of those bunkers? Do you aim it over the sort of the canyon? Really, the answer is how far do you hit it? Because that is going to determine the line that you hit it on. Avoid the water, that little stream, but you can always have a drink on the way if you want to.
And also, like
Second
for
shot
like the
plays
Ryder
uphill,
Cup,
but this is a
and
relatively
kind of
short
know
par 5,
how
so
many
very reachable. But you got to see, you got to flight that second.
how
shot.
many
You gotta make sure that ball's coming in
years
nice
they've got
and
of
high to
courses
the
on
green
that,
that's
so they could
perched
put
up.
those courses in there as
Definitely
well.
within range of getting home in too. This his second. This one's looking good.
Go on. Oh.
Got
Why
every
don't
bit of that
you-
to it all the way there and got it to stop. Home in two
Um,
on par 5.
Sometimes I do, sometimes I
Great
don't.
Shots have led to this. It's for eagle. Oh yeah, that's how you take advantage of a
Because
par 5. It's in
I've
for
had comments
eagle
on my
3.
videos before. Oh,
Superb.
why are you not playing this mode? Why are you not playing that mode? Oh, you're playing too
Staying
hard
on the
mode.
16,
Play
looking
easy
out at this
mode.
golf course, I
So,
can't help but think that if you hit it off
I'm
line
getting
here,
both-
you're going to
both
be playing
ways.
golf with the Billy Goats.
Yeah, you might actually turn into a billy goat come the end of the day.
So,
That's for sure.
yes,
The huge
I'm
elevation
doing
changes once again are apparent here at the
Like
six.
this for
It is a
the
dog leg to the right,
driver,
not really a driver,
then
unless you want to
I've
sort
not
of,
got
bring
no
that foot on the
lines
play or that little stream that
at
cuts
all
across.
for
Second shot, a little bit uphill.
the
Those bunkers
oh,
are
I pressed
really where you
too much.
shouldn't go. We all know
for
that.
the
And this green is anything
green.
other than flat. A fun-looking hole too, and a fun hole to play.
Unless we're playing like, if we're playing viewers games, we'll always play arcade mode.
Okay, that's acceptable there.
Just because I don't know the standard of everyone who's playing with us.
The pace, absolutely perfect there. Down the slope, it's in for a birdie. And that means he'll get it to 22 under par. Maybe the best
Oh, that's nice.
reward hole here at Wolf Creek is right here at the par 4-7. It is, without question, drivable at 302 yards. However, getting that
it's a shame that
on the
EA
green
completely
can
negate.
often be a different story.
Yes.
We see plenty of shots go over the back,
Completely agree.
leaving an incredibly difficult pitch shot off the desert floor.
What PGAs is this? PGA Tour Road to the Masters.
Drivable par 4, not for most in this field, but for this guy, yes, he has just knocked it on. What a shot. Okay, I'd call that an acceptable effort from that range.
It would be nice for them to bring out a new game. Yes.
When brushed in, it is a birdie here at 7. And he's
Yeah.
going to move to 23 under par. We think back
Bring
to
out-
the
bring out a
third
new
hole at
game.
Wolf Creek, straight up
Love
the hill.
it.
This 8th is the opposite. It's
Definitely
listed at
download it straight
248
away.
yards on the scorecard, but it plays significantly shorter than that thanks to a drop of better than 80
Downloaded
feet
this
from
2
tee
days
to
ago.
green.
Nice.
Keep that in mind when selecting your club. Okay, center of the green. Good shot.
Oh,
Chance now for another birdie.
And this has a pretty clear right to left break to it. Players gotta recognize the speed. This is one that guys leave short quite a bit.
That one just gonna sneak
Just like that.
so close on that read.
Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And this will remain a
That was a
one-shot
that was a
advantage.
nightmare. Oh. We're still
Finishing up
one
this
in
front
one in
side
front.
with the par 4 ninth, 390 yards. And what are we looking at, Frank?
Well, it looks
on.
relatively straightforward, but it's anything other than that. Decision time again. Do you lay it up into that wide area of the fairway? If you're a longer hitter and you are out here to have a little bit of fun, then maybe you want to take the head cover off because you get a little
Going
bit
off
of
to
an
the left.
advantage
We
if
did
you
not
can
want to
drive
go
it
off to
over
the
last
left
bunker
unless
on
we
that
hit the
right
rock.
side, or at least take that out of play.
Bounces back.
Because you're only going to have a
in
short
there.
pitch in here.
No.
Oh, that drive was enormous. I know it's in the rough, but that is long.
So now with the ball below his feet, got to be careful this doesn't go right. Okay, on the green, but that's going to leave a putt that will get your attention. Oh, never in doubt. What a great putt that is.
Love that.
It's a birdie here at the 9th. And that will make this an even 30 for the front side, going out in 6 under par.
2 shots
There's
clear.
a lot happening on this par 4 10th at 472 yards, though it is one of the few flat tee shots here at Wolf Creek. You can see there are bunkers and a lake on the left and then the brush on the right. So you want to get this ball in play. That's important.
Down that middle. Down the middle of the fairway.
Turn it out
Beauty.
to be a wonderful Saturday of golf
We love
here,
that,
and
ladies and
this,
gentlemen.
Another fine tee shot. This looks to be at least an extra club, maybe 2 clubs going way up that hill to the green.
Come on.
No, it's
Just
a
roll that little
decent
bit
sized
more.
green. It's not bad, just a little
Roll that
past the
little
hole.
bit more for me.
this from about 10 feet. Nope. Good effort, but that's got to wander a few feet by.
Oh.
So that's in for par.
Fine,
to
we'll
start
take
this
it.
backside. And he's going to stay too clear of the field. Here now at the 215-yard par 3 11th, another elevated tee shot, meaning it usually plays shorter than the yardage. A miss right is definitely better than a miss left.
Great.
Okay, that's
We'll take
gonna
that.
end up right in the middle of the green. Now this for another birdie. He'll say he should have made that.
We've been messing up on those little shots recently.
So that brushed in for par here at 11. And the lead's going to
Listen
remain
to those
two.
putt. Come on.
Another spectacular vista from an elevated tee here at the 560-yard par.
This is gonna be
5
good for us.
Water down the left of the fairway and to the right of the green. Keep it dry off the tee, and you can get home in two, where eagle or birdie opportunities await.
Come on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, just get a good
While
bounce.
there's good bounces, there's bad bounces.
That's
That
what we
is
love,
good.
ladies and gentlemen. And right at the very back of the green as well. No, we're going to go back downhill. How far are we going to go? 20 foot? 40 foot?
That one had the
41
field
foot.
Yeah, struck it so well you could see
41
the
foot.
reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
We've got aim 80 odd foot. Nice. As long as it's up next to the hole, I'll take.
4 feet, all that's left for birdie. Okay, that'll help the cause. It's a birdie here at number 12. And he's got it to
Don't mind that.
25 under par now.
Yeah, definitely don't mind that.
Now to the 13th hole, and, oh, I don't know, should we just fly it over the mountains, Frank?
It looks like that, but then you better find dry land. 350 yards, but as the crow flies, it's probably just a little over 300 yards. I don't know if the mere mortals would really want to flash it across that desert ridge. You probably want to play a little left foot, have a little pitch up the hill. But if you're one of the longer hitters, why not just try it, see if you can make it.
We'll take the bunker.
And that one going to wind up in the bunker. Going to have to give this a pretty good thump.
Oh my God.
Nicely done. 2 straight birdies here early on this backside. And with that, his score moves to 26 under par. 14th hole here at Wolf Creek. Time to pull out the driver and as well the phone because you want to take some pictures here. What a spectacular
That
view.
should have gone in.
Stunning. You can see a whole panoramic sort of 360 degrees right around this golf course. Then when you flick back and actually look at the 14th hole, there's 6 bunkers, 3 really in play with the tee shot, as you can see, the other 3 just up by the green. Anything to the right of those is preferred, unless you want to be playing your second shot out of the canyon or the bunkers. Green should be fairly receptive, and 3 distinct portions, which is sort of a common trait here at Wolf Creek. That's sort of 3 different tier levels and that. But let's see, birdies are to be made at Wolf Creek, maybe even one here.
This is a bit right, trying to draw its way back.
It might be in the rough, but that was absolutely crushed.
Bit of a shame.
Ball above his feet here as he decides how to play his second. This one looks right on point.
Well, no surprise. We've already seen some great iron shots this week, but that is another one.
Chance now for
Nice.
another birdie. Oh, right by the hole. The longer putts, you don't mind.
That was a bad
as much.
putt.
Short ones, they tend
I
to
rushed
swing.
that one.
No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And he'll maintain that 4-shot lead. Now to the par 3 15th hole here at Wolf Creek. Frank, this is the shortest hole on the course.
And their version of a postage stamp type hole, minus the bunkers on the right side. Green elevated, falls off.
Thank you everyone coming in. Hope you're enjoying yourselves.
Club selection is vital, but it is such a short hole. It's very, very tempting, especially when that flag's on
Come
the
on.
left side, to still go
Let's get
at it.
this.
But you miss this green on the left, and you are going to be considerably lower than the level of this green.
Maybe all right. Bad spin. Bad
A
spin.
very sensible play there, right in the middle of the green. This one going to require some pace back up the hill for birdie.
I think it's going to turn right at the last moment. Nope, didn't.
That's going to scoot a foot or 2 by.
Yeah, I think he's going to be very disappointed that he never gave that a chance to get to the hole.
Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And he'll remain well in control of this tournament. From a short par 3 to a short par 4. Just 393 yards here at the 16th, Frank.
And when you stand on this tee, this hole looks anything other than straight. Goes to the left and comes back
Come
to
on.
the right. But if you can just fixate at the green in the distance, you're actually going to look like a relatively straight par 4. And that's the way the hole should be played. Look at those first 2 bunkers that you see and just try and split those. Good tee shot here and nothing more than a wedge left into this green. Simplify it. That's the key.
We can have a nice look. No, don't you dare go in that bunker.
Turn it
Don't
out
you
to
dare
be
go in the
a
bunker.
Wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this
Thank you.
another fine tee shot. So the great tee shot left him here. Now his second from relatively close range.
And that's all set up.
Thanks
by
for the
a good
roses,
tee
much
shot.
appreciated.
Put yourself in that good of a position in the fairway, just short of the green, and good things are bound to happen.
Well played there. A birdie here at 16. And that's going to move him to 27 under par. So 2 holes left to play. Now the final par 5 on the course, 562 yards, the 17th.
The drive looks relatively straightforward, and I say that because there's a little creek down there that obviously you have to stay short of. But that's the fun part. They want to keep you back in an area where you go, can I hit the second shot
Come on.
across the stream, across the water, and still keep it on the green? And the answer is, I don't know.
think we can get. Do we? Can we get over? Going to be tight. We go for it. Yeah, let's go for it. Going to be tight with the water.
That's going to be up the left-hand side.
We're going to have a little bit of a drink. No. Rough. I don't mind that.
Well, not
Don't
this
mind
time. That one's in the rough. Might be a tough shot coming up.
We can take that. I don't mind that. Too long. Spin back, please. No. No spin back there.
Second shot here at the par 5. Frank, certainly a birdie is well within range.
Well, from that distance, that second shot, that's inside the PGA Tour standard, really. 2 super shots, and you're right. Outside chance for 3.
Stay.
Oh, wonderful effort right there. That was tracking much of the way, and it'll leave a short one for birdie. Nicely done.
We'll take that.
Off here at 17, and he moves to 28 under
Thank you much for the
par.
likes that are coming through. Much appreciated. Yo. Good, thanks. How are
This is a
you?
cool finishing hole here at Wolf Creek, just 307 yards, a shorty. And it's probably a fairway wood or a hybrid off the tee. What
Oh,
presents
actually,
a problem,
I've got to show you
that
something,
approach
Nick.
shot. Waterfall
I
on the
do
left.
need to
It
go
looks
get that.
nice, but you just want to stare at it. You don't want to hit your shot there. Deep bunkers and rocks on the right, and a funky green that is really a challenge. This is an excellent finishing hole.
Well, if you watch one of my videos, you would probably sing one of my cards videos.
What a display
Yes.
of power and precision off the tee. On the green here on the par 4 in 1.
I honestly just can't.
Oh, that is so nicely judged from that far away. That required a lot of touch down the slope. Well done. Now this for another birdie. Okay, what a run here down the stretch. Birdies at 16, 17, and
Nice.
now here at
Now,
18.
with the Premier League,
So a
okay,
final look at the
this is
leaderboard,
where
and
it's going to
this
be
has
interesting,
just been a
okay?
runaway so far. Our featured golfer
Just the Premier League
miles in
games,
front
Arsenal,
with 18 left to play.
for their remaining
Still
5
scratching my
games,
head trying
do
to
not
find
have
the
to travel
difference
outside of
between,
London.
a featured player and the rest of the field, but it's
Okay.
just better off the tee.
So,
better approach,
travel-wise,
better putting,
not that bad.
different league.
City, on the
So
other
for
hand,
Frank Nobilo,
okay.
Noah Begay the third, Iona
Now,
Stephen, and a cast
yes,
of hundreds. I'm
they
Rich Lerner.
rearranged their
You've been
game
watching PGA Tour golf
from this
on
weekend,
EA
which was the
Sports.
FA Cup weekend
So long,
game.
everyone.
But it's not their made-up game, okay? Not their catch-up game. That catch-up game is Crystal Palace. Okay? The other thing is, if they win at the weekend, the FA Cup final is on game week 37. That means that that game will also have to be moved. Okay? So that means they're going to have Palace game and the ball. I think the City Palace game is supposed to be it is supposed to be Friday beforehand. But then where they're going to rearrange the Bournemouth game. So they could be playing midweek FA Cup the Friday before the last game of the season, and then the last game of the season again. So they're going to be playing 4 games within like 10 days. And they're the ones that are going to be the problem. So that is the one thing I think. What's your thought about Gabriel incident with Haaland? Be honest, both players were back and forwards at it. Do I think it's part of the game? Yes. Do I agree with Gabriel going with the head? No. I think he should have probably been sent off for that. But could Man City's goal being disallowed for both players tugging on each other? Well, there was one tug that Haaland did do that did kind of stop Gabriel from moving, defend the ball. You could probably say he's impeding the defender. Okay, both of them were pulling each other's shirt. And Haaland was stronger than Gabriel on that occasion. But I've also seen goals being disallowed for that reason, for both players tugging. So there you go. There was some situations where City players took their time and didn't get told off for it. But then when Arsenal were taking their time, the referee was getting involved, or the linesmen were getting involved. So, yeah, that's one thing I kind of didn't like, shall we say. Um, oh God, yeah. I think he realised that both players have been at it, and Gabriel did react, and probably, I think if Haaland went
EA
down,
Sports
yeah,
and the PGA Tour
straight red card.
so proud to present
But Haaland's not
the
a
season-long
player
race
that will
for
go
the FedEx
down.
Cup. From Wolf Creek Golf Club in Mesquite, Nevada, we present live final round coverage of the Mesquite Classic. What a week and weekend this has been so far. Everything you want in a golf tournament. By nightfall, we will have our winner. As you take a look at the current leaderboard on this Sunday afternoon, our leader here on this Sunday is our featured golfer. He's got a sizable advantage here as he looks
But I also
to
do
increase it
think
further.
that the referee, well, in previous games when Arsenal played Man City, Haaland and Gabriel have been at it like anything.
This final round,
So I think after the first instance, he should have just put both players and just stopped it there. Oh my God.
Straight out of the gate, and the barn door is officially open.
Here's what's left, 23 feet now for Eagle. Shouldn't be much in this for birdie. Yeah, that's good.
Oh,
It's a birdie here at one. And he's going to move to 30 under par. .445-yard par 4 second hole. No mistaking where we are.
To be honest, I think that
Nevada Desert. Ready to tee off here at the second hole. quite a view from up here, Frank.
Those
Once
players
again,
have always
big
been at it.
elevated tee, and it's hard
The
to imagine you have a
referees
tee that
know it.
high up, but that'll shorten that
So
445
after the first
yards.
instance,
Obviously, it's a dog leg
the referee
left.
should
You
have
gotta
said
be careful of
something.
hit driver and 2 straight, because then you can run out.
Come on, can we get to the green? Can we get to the green? Come on, come on, come on. Oh, 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 oh.
I mean, that is a sight to behold. What a spectacular shot we just saw on the par 4 with a drive in 1.
Too short. Too short.
Yeah, you see so many of these long putts like that come up short. It's just hard mentally to hit the ball much firmer. 7 feet now for birdie. Oh my, that
Well-
singes the right edge, but doesn't go down.
Here's the thing, Nick. What have I said all
Okay,
season?
safely in for his
And I've
par.
said this on my FPL
That's gonna
videos as
keep
well.
his large lead
I said there's
right
going to be,
where it is.
up to about a certain point, there's going to be 3 or 4 teams in it.
All right, Frank, describe
By the
third
the
hole.
start of April,
Well,
I
it's
said there's
par
going to
three
be
with a bit
2
of a
teams
tabletop
clear.
green, Rich. Some
And I
bunkers right
said
left of that,
it
but,
will go
also it's gonna
down
play a little bit
to the
further.
last
This
2
tee shot is
games
uphill,
of the
unlike
season.
the opening 2 holes. So a 3
Okay.
here, and that's
I've
certainly
always
gonna hurt
stated
the,
that.
Scorecard.
It's going to go down to the last 2 games of the season. And I'm going to stick with that opinion. Going to maybe
Yeah,
even
with the
go
elevated
down to the
green, he
last
might
game
have
of the
needed an
season.
extra club, as that won't get there.
Okay.
Working back
And
up from below
yes,
the putting surface.
that last-
This a second.
That last game of the season, okay, we're away at Palace, and Spurs have got City have got Villa. Now both teams are fighting for European football. But I think Villa, if they get through to the final, I think their final is before the
Nicely
last game of
done.
the
It is
season.
a par here at the third.
So they will know
He's gonna
whether or
maintain
not.
that substantial lead.
I think Palace is
Here at the
after.
fourth, 383 yards from
think
the
Palace
back
is the
tee. It's a
Wednesday
dogleg
after.
Right, but Frank, looking at all of those,
Or it's the other way
bunkers, you
round,
could
something
really
like
make a
that.
mess of this hole if you stray.
So
You can.
it
That's
could
why
be
you've gotta
interesting
simplify it.
in
Just
that
something there that's
format
gonna find
there.
the fairway. Even like 3-wood and a wedge, that's really all this hole's going to require. Avoid the canyons on the left and the desert, as well as just, I don't know how many bunkers there is on the right side. So a little bit of fairway up the left, find that there. And
So,
really, you
Yeah,
should
it's
be
going to
looking
be
at a
an
birdie
interesting
putt.
one.
A little over 80 yards
Um,
here as he gets set for his
Okay, we've got
second.
Newcastle this week, which is going to be. Newcastle have not been playing well. So that could be an interesting one. And here's another thing is the next game week we play before.
It's a good shot,
City.
but it does leave that little uphill putt.
Okay,
that
so
one
we
will be
play-
slow.
On the
13 feet away.
2nd of May, which I will be doing a watch long for that game against Fulham.
Oh,
So hopefully
yes.
the
Plenty of pace to
our
get up that
ex-Arsenal
slope.
players could help
It
us
is
out.
in for a birdie.
That'd be nice.
And that score continues to impress. He is
And then
now
City
at
play
31
Monday
under
night
par.
against
We
Everton
come now
at
to one of
Everton.
Wolf Creek's signature
Now,
holes, the 490
that
yard par
could be
five
no
fifth.
feat
Another
there as well.
elevated tee. The key here is to
So
clear
that's
the
a
desert
a
and the
hard-
creek off the tee and find the fairway.
hard
From
one to
there,
do.
Reaching the green in 2 is definitely a possibility.
Then the following game week, Okay.
The driving's been sensational.
City played
all
before
week,
us,
and here's another
so then they
one
can
that's
get
gonna
that
set up nicely
gap
in the
down
fairway.
to being
Now,
level
big
again.
spot here for something good. This is a short second to the par 5.
Then we play West Ham on the 10th. So at West Ham. So that could be an interesting one. Then this, well, that was close.
Got every bit of that fluid all the way there and got it to stop. Home in 2 on the par 5.
We'll take that.
You bet, nothing more than a tap in. It's an Eagle 3 all set up by the incredible
And then
second shot into this par
The
5.
Bournemouth game hasn't been rearranged. Well, it depends if they get through to the FA Cup final. That Bournemouth game could be rearranged. They could move that one earlier. We play Burnley, which is a big one. We need to score loads and loads of goals on that one.
Obviously, it's a dog leg ride.
We need to go out hard on that one.
Well defined, so you know where not to go. Second shot plays a little bit back up the hill to a green. Once again, that's anything other than flat. It's fun. You've got to make sure you get that ball on the right.
And then I've always said about the last game of the season, but people are saying that Palace game is scheduled for the 22nd. That means you say that
And that's
Palace on the
a good-looking shot there,
22nd.
well placed in the fairway.
Then they've got a recovery
So a
day. Then they've got
big
their next
drive
game.
and not much needed to carry
That's
here
going to be
for
a
his
tough
second.
one, I would say. If that's true, that is going to be a tough E. It's going to be a toughie for City.
I was asking for it to go, and
The City,
it listened. That is a
as
really
people are
good
saying,
shot.
the City
How about
game,
the Eagle, this
the
for birdie.
Palace game, is supposed to be on the 20. They're saying Friday the 22nd. Okay,
Okay,
of
nicely
May.
played. That's in for birdie here at 6.
Then
And
2
that's
days
gonna get him
later,
to minus
City have to play Villa.
34.
and Palace play Arsenal.
Now on to the par 4 7th hole.
The
Is this
Palace
a
players
reachable par
aren't going to
4,
get much
Frank?
recovery.
Distance
Play against Arsenal.
So, but the designer has done something to avoid that, and it's put all this water in front of the green. It
So in
take a
hindsight,
mammoth tee shot,
that
and that's something
benefits
like 300 yards through
Arsenal
the air if you're going to try and even
A
drive
lot
this
if
green.
they play on that
Is
day.
the risk worth it? Well, if you're just playing with your friends, maybe it is. Otherwise, you just lay it up, just past those those bunkers on the right and the left. Get it down there on the
We're going
flat.
bunker
A little
here.
pitch. You would think is simple, but because of the slope of this fairway, chances are you might not get a flat lie, and that's going to make that second
Well,
shot that
I'm
much
going to say
harder.
Gonna have to
It's
try and give this a
Premier
good
League.
thump
It's
to fly it to the hole.
anyone can beat anyone. Palace are a tricky team, but as I was saying,
Okay, a good
if
out,
Palace
and
play
that's
City
what
on the
will remain
22nd
for
of
birdie.
March,
Chance
actually,
now
where is
for
that?
another
Where's that
birdie.
game going to be held? That's a point. Where is that game going to be held? At home. The Palace then have got to travel all the way up to Manchester, come back down, and then they won't get back until the early hours of the morning, or sometimes during the night time.
Ah, yes, runs that
Then
one right in. It's a
How much
birdie here at
prep
the
are they going to
7th.
have for Arsenal?
And he's going to move
on the
to
Sunday?
minus
They're not.
35 for the tournament.
Because they'll go in on the
Par
Saturday
3
to
eight,
do
248
recovery and
yards down to the green. What a hole.
more prep.
Yeah, maybe you put your two hands together, make.
But that's about
You
it.
might make two, but you make three here and run to the next tee. This is.
So in
it's just a
fairness,
gorgeous
that
par
could
three.
help Arsenal
Yeah,
out.
but it is tough. Every bit as
In the
tough
Premier
as
League.
what it is pretty, as a matter of fact.
But to be honest, if we don't win the Premier League, seeing Spurs get relegated is going to be even more fun. By then, they would should safety in the Premier League. So
you don't have to catch it on
could
the
see
middle
the
of the face
manager
every time. That's
doing
on the middle of the dance floor.
yeah, but
and a
also
birdie putt
hang on, let
coming
me
up.
just check something here.
He has a 12-footer here.
Check something. Something I want to look at. Well, it's not up. It's not up yet. Not up. Okay, here's the other thing is if Crystal Palace gets through to the Europa League final, Europa Conference final, shall I say, they then play the final on the 27th of May.
And he is just unstoppable right
3
now.
days later, after
Stepping up to the
Arsenal.
shot here at the 9th. It's a par 4, 390 yards.
It
Quad
is anything
rotation.
other than straight off the
They're
tee
gonna
because of
rest
these
their
sort of
players
undulations
for
and
that
curvature
final.
on the fairway. You'd think well bunkered, but the last bunker on the right side there, longer hitters, they can nearly fly that just over 300 yards. Either that, shorter hitter just play to that
That's
fat
the
end of
thing.
the green.
They're going to
That'll be
rest
sort of
their
some,
players
270
for the final
yards that will take all the
against
water off the
Arsenal,
plate.
against
Into a
Arsenal,
green
or
that
even
strikes
maybe
back at
both.
you. So very good chance, even with a wedge in hand, to get the ball close. A good way to finish the front nine.
So from the rough, his second at 9.
So yeah, but if Villa get through, it depends for them, because I think the Europa Conference is before the last game of the season. I think. Have a little look.
Maybe not what you're hoping for from that number, but no damage. It's on the green. Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
And this has a little bit of uphill to it, working
Yeah,
back
okay.
to the right.
Europa League finals the 20th of May. It's before the last game of the season. So there we go. And who do they have? Yeah. So to be honest,
Just 5 feet left.
Villa would have already played their Europa League game against, if they get to the final, they would have already played it before the last game of the season.
Yeah, that's a good putt. It's
Um,
in for par here
so
at the 9th.
They could be on
And
a
that'll
big
finish off
height,
the
especially if they
29 on
win
this
that
front
Europa
side.
League.
7 shots under par.
It could be interesting.
The par 4
Weird
10,
things have
Frank, what is
happened
the
in the
right way to
Premier
attack
League.
this hole?
So I
Well,
wouldn't
deceiving
quite
off the tee
exactly.
there, Rich, because you don't see the full width of the fairway because of the desert down the right side. You do see those bunkers down the left. 280 yards take them completely out of play. And it's a fun
Yeah.
green, obviously protected by those
So,
bunkers on the left and that little one.
it's
pop
gonna be an
bunker on the
interesting-
right. But,
going to be an
be aware of the
interesting
contours of this green and
few
just be aware
games.
too where they stick the flag. In that front section, then this is certainly a birdie hole.
Now, that last game of the season against Villa, well, Villa may be on a bit of a party mode because
Once again,
they've just
another
won the
great
Europa
tee
League.
shot. I'm starting to wonder how
So,
low can you go? And the
That's
driving
another
has been
thing you got to
simply
factor
superb.
into it as well.
Wind coming from his right as he gets set for his second. This could be a good one.
For all we know, Spurs could leapfrog. It's a-
And
Well,
a good iron shot, just not quite as close as what we'd all want to finish, but still.
This one on the slow side as he'll try to get this
a
one
hard one.
close.
Because the worst thing is we actually play West Ham, don't we? Yeah, we play West Ham. But Leeds could also relegate Spurs, so that's quite nice.
Oh boy, he had it right in the jaws and it just wouldn't get there. Okay, that one finished off for a par. And pars are fine at this point with this tournament
When can Spurs
in hand.
have the relegation?
We're here at the
Game week
downhill par
36.
3 11th hole. Frank, it's
Game week
215 yards
36.
from the back tee.
This hole certainly is not for the faint of heart. When you look at that tee shot, you think, oh my God, what do I do from here? But remind yourself, it's 215 yards and really only about 160, 170 yards to green grass again. But it's 215 yards. That should be the club that you're trying to pick. Green's big enough. Just persuade yourself that. Try not to look at the canyon and the desert. There is a green
Oops,
down
that was
there.
too long.
The hole is playable.
Boy, just far too strong with a tee shot there, and this winds up.
Thing is, they've got
flying
Wolves this
green.
week.
Now some touch needed here for his second.
They've got Wolves this week, which is going to be an interesting game. Too long.
Good chunk of real estate here. 22.
Oh, I
feet
can
away.
see it happening. I can see it happening. It will be a good birthday present, to be honest.
That's a good set of hands right there to get it that close from that far away. Safely in. It's a bogey here at number 11. But fortunately, this one still well in hand.
Yeah, it will definitely be a
This
good
is an
birthday
exciting
present.
Hole, 560-yard par
birthday
5,
cake
12. There is water down the left side of the fairway and right of the green. If you keep it dry, keep it in play off the tee, well, then you absolutely have a chance to get home in two and spark some fireworks.
On Sunday. On Sunday.
That is made to measure right there, right in the center of the fairway. Now, after the big drive, this a good
Yeah, this Sunday
distance
coming,
here
yeah.
for a second to the par 5.
Oh, lovely.
What a good shot that is. Home in two on the par 5. Remember, made eagle earlier in the round, Frank. Now maybe a chance for a second.
I know we can't call it a double eagle, but
Gosh, that.
talk about aggression in these par 5s. Stand out there and just hit the shot.
What are you doing?
Into it. It's a birdie here at 12. And stop the presses if you've heard this before. He's well on his way to yet another victory on the year.
Sorry, I had a
Well,
bit of a
this is
sore
all
throat
about
there. Sorry.
temptation at 350 yards. This 13th here at Wolf Creek with a dog leg to the right. If you're a long hitter, you're thinking about it. Maybe you're going to cut the dog leg and try to drive the green, but keep in mind, if you miss it to the right,
Get
break
lost.
the body of your golf ball.
$42.
Wayward from the tee, and this one is headed for the rough, Frank. Not in the fairway, but not a real problem here at the 13th, getting set to play his second shot.
Oh, don't you dare.
Now this for another birdie.
Yeah, you got to be careful of this ball jumping on you right at the outset.
Thank you much for the follow.
It's gonna
Welcome
need
in.
a fairly firm stroke to get it up that incline.
How old was
Okay,
you
safely
when
in
you
for par here at
won?
13,
When
and he'll remain well
was you
under
when
par.
Arsenal won their first?
Certain holes
Thank you
in
much for the
golf,
follow.
you
Welcome
just
in.
want to pull out the phone and snap a picture and just soak it all in. This is one of
Maybe
those holes, the
14?
14th at Wolf Creek, 444 yards. Spectacular, isn't it?
Probably something like that. Let me just double check. Yeah. But we did win the league, the old first division in 88. Yeah, 89 season. So this is Wolf Creek.
This one,
Yes,
working
I
up the
do.
right side.
Really starting to make a hard game look
Yes,
easy.
I have
Drive
AI on
after
100%.
drive has been superb. And this one, well, as we like to say, is in the
Thank you much
mayor's
for the
office.
follow. How do you make them scores higher? Lot of practice.
That's a head scratcher. That approach shot from,
What
relatively
I mean
close in.
is
I would have been
what
looking at
the
10 to
AI
15
is
feet.
What's your stats like? The only other way to make the game harder is by playing like no putting adjustment, doing the
And
settings,
that will
Literally-
come up well short, not gauged well at all.
changing these settings. That's the other one. What you can do. Yeah, I don't have any putting line on, but I do have the line of the grid. But I could get rid of that. It makes it just that bit more harder.
Nah, the putter bails him out there. That's in for a par. And he'll be unable to take that score any further under par. He'll stay right where he is. Now to the short par.
So if
3
anyone
15th
out
hole
there is
here at
new,
Wolf Creek.
after
What is
we
this, Frank,
finish this
just a wedge or a
tournament,
9-iron?
That's
So we're
all,
on
Rich, but it's very tempting
hole
to get greedy
15.
here. And,
After we've done this
well, you pay the
tournament,
price,
we will
obviously,
be
if you
playing
miss
some
the green on
private
the left down
matches.
on those bunkers because they're, well, a good 6-7 feet below.
We
the
will
level
be
of the
playing
green,
some
but,
private
with a
matches.
wedge or a 9-iron, who doesn't go aiming at the flag?
And that is another way how you can boost your play rating up a bit as well.
Okay, not taking any chances there. A good, safe play in the middle portion of the green. We turn to Nota Begay III for this look at birdie.
Well, and he's had great conversion on putts like this. Even when he's not close to the hole, he's left himself with very makeable opportunities.
Ooh, good speed there. That'll lead just a couple of feet. That one finished off. It's
Yeah,
in
there
for
are
par,
some other games that I'm
and they'll
looking at,
remain well,
but they're
well under par.
PC based.
Now to the 16th hole, and Frank, another good
They're
scoring
PC
chance.
based, but
If you can avoid
I
the
need to improve my
confusion
PC
off the
first
tee,
of all.
It looks like the hole might be a
The
dog
problem
leg
is
then as
I
a
also want
carry.
to
It meanders from
upgrade
one
my
way to the
office
other,
as
but
well,
really when you
so
actually break the hole down,
yeah,
it's virtually straight
and that's
ahead.
money, which
Those two bunkers in the
I have
driving
not
distance,
got.
they frame the hole nicely, so play it as a straightaway par 4. It should set up beautifully for just a little short iron and perhaps a birdie opportunity.
Stay out the bunker, stay out the bunker, stay out the
Once again, another
bunker.
great tee shot. I'm starting to wonder how low can you go? And the driving has been simply superb.
Good chance to get one in close from here. This, his second.
Oh, nice.
A 4-footer here for birdie. Ah, that a pure roll there. That is down for a birdie here at 16. And this is turning into an absolute runaway at the top of the leaderboard. Frank, this is really a cool closing stretch here at Wolf Creek. Short par 3 15th, the short 4 at the 16th, and now the par 5 17th. You can make up some ground in a hurry as you come down the finishing stretch.
You certainly can. A good drive short of the little stream creek that
We'll
runs
be
across
short.
there.
I want to be
This is
short
doable as a
the water
two-shotter.
this time.
You find the bunkers or trouble off the tee, then obviously you're forced to lay up, leaving that third shot across the water.
Oh!
Really a fun hole if you want to
Did
try
not
and
want
take
to be in
that
the
second
rough.
shot on.
So that
Did
ball
not want to
nestles
be in the
down
rough.
in the rough. Just got away a little bit on that tee ball.
Nuisance. May have overhit this, which I didn't really want to do. Okay.
That is a marvelous shot.
We'll take that.
Look at that, Frank. You know, sometimes on a par 5, you're happy to just be home, maybe 50, 60 feet away. You take your 2 putts and move on. Here, you're thinking about eagle, getting out of there with a 3.
Yeah, just imagine if he can roll this one in. What a well-played hole it will be.
That was annoying.
So now eyeing this one for birdie. Yes, some good playing here toward the end of the round. Birdies at 16 and 17.
Oh.
And this is no longer a contest, folks. This one is all over but the shouting. 18th hole, and Frank, again, a good scoring opportunity. Short par 4.
Yeah, if you looked at the scorecard, you'd think you could drive this green, but one quick look at the trouble in front and to the right of the screen, and you realize...
Come on. Be nice, be nice, be nice. Spin, stop, stop, stop. Down the green, stand the green. No. Roll back, roll back, roll back, roll back. Fringe. Bit of a shame.
Got to be thinking about making this one from just off the edge of the green. This for eagle.
I don't mind if we leave it a bit short. Oh. But we'll take that.
That should just about wrap this one up. It's a birdie at 18, and I
You
think
beauty.
go ahead and celebrate because that lead now is close to insurmountable. What a day of golf we saw out there today, Frank. It was a lot of fun.
Wolf Creek is just an amazing
Give me that
experience,
trophy.
Rich. To imagine that they could build a
Give me
golf
that
course like
trophy.
this, and let alone people could play it and have fun. Every shot's a different experience out there. I doubt you'd ever get another golfing experience
Love that. That's another thing. I need to get. You get a new chair, new desk. Yeah. No, 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 no. That's for the next lot. Oh, collect my rewards first. How basic rewards they are going to be. Ooh. So anyone out there that does want to play and you're not on my friends list, you can always add me. The username is The Swim Coach. Be medium, please. Be medium. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. That's going to be fun. Going to be fun. Oh. What's the username again? Just double. Oh, you're that, aren't you? Sure, that's you. Bear me a second. About 30 seconds or a minute. There we go. Oh, hang on. Okay. Sweet. Okay. Settings all done. They are a bit tough, but hey. Everyone ready? Let's get going.
Now, from the home of the PGA Tour and the host of its flagship tournament, the Players' Championship, EA Sports welcomes you to the first coast of Florida and TPC Sawgrass. Rich Lerner, pleased to be
Good
joined
luck.
here in the booth by my partner, Frank Nobilo. And Frank, so much talk about when you look at this course as a whole, but what are the must-dos when you play a track like this?
Try and keep the ball in the fairway, because Pete Dye, I mean, he did a great job of trying to deceive you off the tee. A lot of the times, you know, you think the trouble's on the right when really it's on the left.
No.
It's another one too, stock plenty of golf balls. But
My
home
foot
of the
position is
PGA
going to be a
Tour,
nightmare.
and always worth a quick 18 holes.
Oh. Thank you much for the follow. Welcome in. Hope you're having a lovely time. Oh, way too short. Way too short.
May need to recheck the yardage after that one. That's on the green, but not a real good shot.
Oh.
How about the speed here? Are you kidding? That is exceptional from that distance. That is worth a wow.
We'll take that.
That so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it.
Oh, lovely.
The missed fairway at one didn't hurt him, but this, a much better tee shot as he is safely in the fairway.
All right, ain't how it's. It's all right. We'll get
Well,
there.
that one had to feel good.
Yeah, it struck it so well. You could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
Yeah, that's good pace. Just a little off, but that's bad from that far away. Not much to this one. It's for birdie. And that's what you have to do on a course like this. Take advantage of the par fives, and that's in for birdie here at the second.
So annoying. Going in hot. Bounce this. Stop. We'll take that.
That one gonna wind up smack dab in the middle
Definitely
of the
take
green.
that.
11 feet away. Oh, that's
Nice.
a nice roll right there. That's a second straight birdie here in the early part of his round. Gets him to 2 under through his first 3 holes.
There we go. That's a better picture. Everyone's 2 under. Everyone's 2 under.
So tempting to go for it right, but that's a very smart layup. Going to leave a simple little wedge shot into this 4th green. Put it in a great spot off the tee. Has just 86 yards left for his second shot. See what he can do with this.
No, don't you dare. No, no, no.
And that's a good approach shot too. Just a little left of the hole, but a good chance for birdie.
Didn't turn as what it was supposed to. It was late.
Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par.
Oh. Gotta love these crosswinds. Got to dash. Got a hospital point. Okay, you take care. See you around. Yeah, it'll be finished by then, the stream, yeah. Take care. Good luck. Yeah. Tuesday's the next one.
Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
He's got 122 yards to get you to the front of this green, but it's 138 yards you'll need to get all the way to the hole. Pin smack bang in the middle.
And safely on deck. That's the main thing, but from that distance, really don't want to leave yourself like a knee knocker, like a 4 or 5 footer. So this first putt's going to have to be good.
Hey.
Oh, that
It's a nightmare.
nearly went in. That's a touch of class right there. Very good effort. That so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. This is turning a little to his left.
Not where I want it to go.
That is into the rough, and there's
Come on.
some definite palm tree danger over there between where that ball stopped and the green.
Right at the hole. But we didn't get a bounce.
Well, that is not very good at all. That could cost him.
Yeah, hindsight's 20/20. You just wish you took the shorter club now.
Yes, the touch. Excellent there from behind the green, and that one goes down for an unlikely birdie.
Okay. Come on. We're going to hit this and we're going to get going right up. Push yourself.
And no issues there. Good tee shot in the short grass.
Nice.
A nice round number here, an even 100 yards coming up for his second.
Hey, sensible, I think. How can I get better? Try doing some of the challenges as well.
In golf, you know, you've
Do
heard the
some
term
of the
marking.
challenges,
Love that to do over there,
um,
wouldn't you? I mean, that's
just practice
very poor from
the
that
holes.
range.
Thank you for the follow. And just literally, if you do all your,
Got it there,
you
but
get
not
better
quite
learning
on
of how to
target.
play. Also, playing against, you can play against us as well. We do viewer games like I'm playing right now. That is if you're on the Xbox.
Okay, probably was expecting a little more from this hole after the big drive.
You're on the
but he
Xbox, then
does
you can
walk
play.
away with a par.
You can get some games in, and then go from there. And you get your stats up as well.
Okay, center of the green. Good shot. Let's bring in Nota Begay the third for a look at birdie.
Speed, not break, will be the issue here as it picks up momentum going down the slope.
They.
Not that time. Pretty good effort, but it'll wander a couple of feet by.
That has been my putts recently.
Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par.
God, my back is aching. We could get right up here, but we've got to be careful not to go in that water. I do not fancy a swim, please.
That's an absolute bomb off the tee. And more importantly, right in the middle.
We'll take that.
Frank, when you think layup shot on a par 5, you think it's easy. This isn't necessarily that simple, is it?
No, you've got to keep the ball to the right. Otherwise, those overhanging limbs on those trees on the left, they become havoc.
We hit the tree. We clipped the
That's what he wanted to
branch.
do.
Oh,
After
what
the
a
tee
shame.
shot puts himself in really good position here on the par 5. That'll put a little pep in the step right there. Eagle to 3 under par.
Love that. Love that. Go for it. Now we're going to hit the tree. Oh, we hit the big tree. Oopsie.
Now this, his second from out of the pine straw.
Go for a punch.
Well, I know I'm paid to talk, but there's not really much to say about that. Best to just move on to the next shot.
I'm playing awful right now.
Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Yeah, swing didn't quite look right on that one.
I can't get a break right now.
Frank landed it on the green.
It was never going to stop.
No, no chance.
The winds are hard, yeah.
Boy, that's a two-hole stretch that runs the gamut of emotions. Eagle in the previous hole, but that's canceled out by the double bogey here.
It's a nuisance, but hey. But sometimes that's the thing with the winds. You're going to get them in the game itself.
From the pine straw now, his second.
No, we're punching this out.
Well, Frank, this has not been a pretty exhibition on this hole, but still, third shot coming up, chance to do something.
Yeah, I'd call it the scenic route, Rich. You know, clip that tree, but fortunate really to stay on the fairway. I know there's a long way to go, but I mean, really, I'm thanking my lucky stars.
Come on.
Nice approach shot, and
We'll take that.
The thing about that, left it below the hole.
Yes, a good look at that one all the way in. It's a birdie to push that score to 3 under for the round.
Come on. Oh. $40. 29. Okay.
Yet a display of power and precision off the tee. On the green here on the par 4 in 1.
Oh, turn.
Oh, very nearly an eagle. That was judged beautifully. The speed was perfect. He just didn't go down. Okay, so the risk pays off. He drives this par 4, and from there, 2 putts get it done. That's a birdie.
Come on.
That one safely on the putting surface. A birdie opportunity here at 13.
Well, I've really been impressed with how he's handled the speed on the greens, but this one is going to be a tester down the hill.
Oh.
Kind of underread that one, and it winds up missing below the hole. That so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. Everything flowing really well right now. Coming off 3 birdies in a row. Here's another solid tee shot as well. This is where club selection is so important. Second shot into that stiff breeze.
Come on. Get on the green. Bounce up towards the hole. Not much bounce. Okay.
Uses the spin there and holds the green, but a long way home for that birdie.
Don't be short. Don't be short. Don't be short.
That one
And didn't
just
turn.
kinda sneak on by.
Oh. Putting has been bad today, ladies and gentlemen.
Disappointment
Putting
there.
has been
He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par.
No.
Oh no, lost that one dead right.
Oh, come on. Could have got past the pine cones.
Now, gotta manage the pine straw here with his second.
And that one barely makes the front of the green. Do you realise if you just miss hit the middle of the club by 1/4 of an inch, you lose 10%. That's right, 10%.
Oh, this one is tracking. It's on a good line. Look out. This one could be really good. Oh, yes! Do that, why don't you? That's better than 60 feet. That'll put a smile on the face, no doubt.
Thanks. That is a big old putt. Love that.
Boy, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot.
Uh-oh. 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 A nice little spin onto the green. We'll take that.
Well, that worked out really well, landing just short, gets that little bump onto the green, and now maybe a huge bump on the scorecard, Frank, if this putt goes down for an eagle.
Well worked out second shot, Rich. You could not fly that
Too
ball
hard.
on the green and expect it
Too
to finish
hard.
up on that front third.
Speed was right what you want, but the eagle putt doesn't go down. Chance now for another birdie. Yes, a 2-putt birdie. That's in for a 4.
Oh, this one's going to be a nightmare. Didn't get much spin. Kev got a
Well,
lot of
there's
spin.
nothing like this shot at 17 here. The island green, that ball's in the air. Two ways it can go, wet or dry. You're dry, and you're pretty happy.
How close is this going to be?
Oh, how about that?
What a
read,
lovely putt.
What a putt. And
What a
birdie
lovely
here
putt
at the
that
island
was.
Green.
Remember the 18th, second shot closest to the hole.
Nothing to fault there. Safely in the fairway.
Who's going to be the closest?
Just 90 yards remaining here for his second into the par 4.
Uh-oh, 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 Kev. Oh, God. Kev had a bit of a drinker.
A little short, little left, but inside 10 feet, so even I can't really criticize that.
This now 7 feet for his birdie.
That went through like a train.
You betcha. Birdie's at 16, 17.
So I'll take that as
and
me winning
18
then.
to wrap things up.
As Kev was in the
And
water.
that will close out a 9 under round of 63. Incredibly well done.
That was but yeah. Oh, what a shame. What a shame.
So, partner, as always, I enjoyed it. Watching golf, calling golf.
But I
Let's
will
do it
give
again
you
soon.
this to you,
You've got the
Kev.
best seat in the house, Rich.
Till next time, for our entire cast and crew, I'm Rich Lerner. This has been a presentation of EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. So long, everybody.
When you set the next one up. Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. No worries. No worries. Need to check one more thing out. Okay. Wait. Oh. Well done. Oak Hill. Okay. Hang on. Let's do that again. Okay. Greens balls. I'll take that. I'll take that. Oh. Oh.
Now from beautiful upstate New York and Oak Hill Country Club, this is another edition of PGA Tour Golf on EA Sports. Hello again and welcome. I'm Rich Lerner. We will check in with Nota Begay III and Iona Stephen as we move along, but I'm pleased as always to be joined in the 18th tower by a man who won 15 times around the world, Frank Nobilo. And Frank, looking forward to what should be a fun afternoon of golf.
Yeah, very much so, Rich. When you waited all morning, those afternoon rounds are a little special, aren't they? I'm really looking, though, for today to see if they come out of the gates nice and quick. That's for sure. I know the finish here is always important, but get out of the gates quick and then see if you
Nice.
can finish the job this afternoon.
That is a fantastic long shot.
There's no way he could hit that without a tail breeze. Surely that breeze had to help there.
Just 6 feet left for the birdie. Yes, well done there. And back to even par now on the day.
Okay, everyone 1 under. Nice. Uh-oh, we're bunkering. We're bunkering. Maybe not. Maybe not. We just get fairway. Okay, I'll take that then. I'll take that.
So can he capitalize on the break here? His second from the short grass. A great opportunity here for birdie. Oh yeah, two circles on the card here to start his round. 2 under through 2 holes.
Oh, nice one. Needs to be a bit closer than that.
A very sensible play there, right in the middle of the green. Nota Begay down on 3 green to look at this putt for birdie.
And putt coming up a ridge, one you might have to hit a little firmer to take some of the breakout.
Nope.
And that was
No.
just a bit too firm.
That so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. Definitely within range of getting home in two. This, his second. got every bit of that, flew it all the way there and got it to stop. Home in 2 on the par 5. Oh, yeah, what a putt.
Nice.
There. A second eagle of the round, no less.
Lovely.
He has been on his game so far.
Oh. Too short, too short, too short.
Okay, that's not
Not
one
good.
he'll remember, but he still has a decent chance to get out of here with a par. Gonna have to give this a pretty good thump. This is well back there and into the hill.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a nice putt. Getting it there up the hill was half the battle. This got there just a little wide of the mark. Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par.
Bounce, lucky, bounce, bounce. Oh, we're on the green. We're on the green.
I mean, that is
We'll
a
take that.
sight to behold. What a spectacular shot we just saw on the par 4 with a drive in 1. Come on, are you kidding? A third eagle of the round? That is not something you see every day, I promise you.
Oh. Come on. Beast mode it up.
Oh, he's taking a big run at this. Well, that was a big, bold strike, and now a chance for a big, bold move. Putt for eagle coming up.
No. Oh.
Needed a
No.
that would have gone in. Okay, so that's why you take out the big stick and try to drive this par 4 after a good lag putt. It means that's no more than a tap-in birdie.
Oh. What's the hole? Go on. Turn, turn, turn. We'll take it.
He's got 2 of these on the card already. Now this for a third eagle of the round.
Oh.
Got it there, but not quite on target.
Oh. Oh.
Okay, that nothing more than a tap-in, and that's how this round has gone. Just a sensational display so far.
Really starting to make a hard game look easy. Drive after drive has been superb. And this one, well, as we like to say, is in the mayor's office. Shot after shot. More evidence there with that beautiful touch.
Now this for another birdie. Easy as can be. It's a tap-in birdie here at the 9th.
We'll take it.
And that, amazingly, is going to be a 25 on the front side, 10 under par.
Come on.
It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. So you see where this wound up. Just a short pitch for his second.
Oh.
Let's see if he can knock this in. It's for birdie. If only they could all be that short. Very well played there. And it results in an easy birdie.
If they, what was it? 2 behind. Okay. Behind. Come on.
Okay, that's going to end up right in the middle of the green. This from about 10
Almost
feet.
straight, yeah.
Oh, yes, that's the right line, and it's in for a birdie. Well done.
Oh, oh. Oh, I didn't trickle on. Oh, I thought it was going to trickle on.
So after his drive comes up just a bit short of the green, he's left himself a chance here at an eagle.
You know what? I'm going to putt this. Not really that much.
That's going to scoot a foot or two by. Okay, that nothing more than a tap-in, and that's how this round has gone. Just a sensational display so far.
What is it with these people chipping it in? What is it with these people chipping it in on the bunker?
Yeah, all about hitting the fairway here, and that is right where you want to be. Now a big spot here for something
I know,
good.
I've
This is
seen
short
seen
second
it.
to the par 5.
Like, what's going on?
Man, oh man, Frank, it is one thing to stack pars on a scorecard, but eagles, this is an incredible performance.
Well, I'm used to birdie feasts, but eagle feasts? I didn't think you could do that.
Oh, I'll tell you what, that is some kind of round going on now. What a putt that was. It's an eagle, and his sensational play continues on this backside.
We got that back in time. Yeah, but back in time. Thank God for that. Oh. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. OBS crashed, so I had to reload it back up.
So
We'll
from
take
just
that.
off to the side of the green here, this he is second to the par 4. Chance now for another birdie. Yeah, walk that one right in. That's a good putt. And it's in for a birdie.
Come on. Not enough.
Okay, took on the flag there, and it's going to leave a decent look at birdie. This is a 19-foot putt.
Excuse me. Sorry about that. I know. He gets like that, and you're like, oh no. You think you're safe. You're going with him, and then suddenly
Boy, that's a good stroke.
he'll get like 2 or 3
Just a
holes
fraction off
back
target,
to
but
back
you
where he's
can't
just
get the
gone boom,
speed
boom,
any
boom.
better than
Goodbye.
That so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it.
Oh, just short. Just short.
Not a lot of divot marks down here. A big drive, and now his second from close range.
And again, yeah, I saw that, Kev, that chip in.
Okay, little 2-footer for birdie, not a problem, and that was well played.
I think we could get to the green on this one. We get a good bounce. No,
Once again, another great
No,
tee shot.
no,
I'm
we're going
starting to
bunker
wonder how low
or just
can
short.
you go?
Nice.
And the driving has been simply superb.
The big drive got him here. Now a short one for his second. Nah, nothing to it. Very well judged there. Now this for another birdie. Yeah, can't take those for granted. Good concentration there, and it's in for a birdie.
Oh. Oh, everyone's just done exactly the same thing.
This one in that rough. Second shot now at the home hole. Ball is in the rough, but has a chance to get this within birdie range with a good shot.
And you chipped that in, and Kev probably chipped his in, and I didn't. Oh no, Kev didn't.
10-foot putt left.
And I still miss.
Missed it right. Just didn't have the right line.
Oh God, yeah, I forgot about nearest to the hole.
So a bit of a letdown.
What
here at
me?
18,
I think it
but
was.
It
May have been
par,
you.
and that will mean.
Oh no, hang on.
This unbelievably is a 53.
Who chipped it in? Okay, yeah, fine.
So all in all, Frank, what a round to witness.
I'll take that.
Was a ball striking clinic.
Clinic is the right word, too. It was just clean as a whistle. Wonderful round of golf.
So for Frank Nobilo, Notah Begay III.
But, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry to say, I have to finish it there. I've got things I've got to do now. So I hope you've enjoyed yourselves. I will be back on Tuesday. Not sure what to play yet. And again, you guys out there, thanks for the games. So enjoy the weekend, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Goodbye from now.